job on leading freighter. Range. Mark.
1500.
50 port. Open outer doors. Tubes 1 and 2. Stand by.
Open outer doors, tubes 1 and 2. Stand by.
Open outer doors on 1 and 2. Stand by.
Firing 2 fish forward. Watch your depth.
2 degrees, down bumping. 160.
Outer doors open on tubes 1 and 2, sir.
Final bearing. Mark.
320.
Set.
Fire 1.
Fire 1.
One's fired, sir.
Fire 2.
Fire 2. Two's fired, sir.
Time on that first torpedo.
Should hit in about 42 seconds, sir.
Crash dive, 300 feet. All ahead full. There's a destroyer coming in fast. Rig for depth charge, silent running.
Rig for depth charge,
Five.
running.
10, 9, 8, 7,
We better hold on to these reports, Admiral Bauer, sir.
Why?
His car had a flat tire this morning. Right rear. He's fit to be tied.
Send him tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Captain Field's a little touchy this morning, too.
Oh? Another flat tire?
Almost the same thing. His wife, sir. They had a quarrel last night.
Oh, that.
All right, ready for action. Passing up the decoy, sir. In position. Heading straight on towards the Akakazi.
Stand by to dive.
Aye, aye, sir. Range 1800. Akakazi bearing down on us. Bow on.
Clear the bridge, dive.
Dive. Ready to shoot in 25 seconds, sir.
Bearing, mark, fire.
Fire 1. 24 seconds, sir. Torpedo running hot, straight, and normal. You sunk him again, sir. That makes 200 times you sunk Bongo Pete in 200 days. He only sunk you once.
Just once. But it wasn't on a desk. Where do you get all these things, anyway?
Tables, desks.
Mueller, you're a thief.
I'm a collector, sir. Bongo Pete. Let's put him next to his Akakazi destroyer. The unknown factor. The Sea Dragon of Area 7.
There's nothing superhuman about him or the area.
Well, it's too bad they'll never give you another chance in that area, Commander. Holy smokes, 4 submarines sunk in the Bongo Straits, and they keep you behind a desk for a year just for something they can't even figure out themselves.
How many subs?
You said 4, I think.
Yes, sir.
The count was 3 a month ago.
Well, it's only scuttlebutt, Commander, but the word's around that the last boat sent out there was lost 3 days ago.
Get these things out of here. Mueller, when's the next sub due in?
2 weeks, sir. The Nurka. Our skipper was wounded, but the executive officer's due to take over.
He qualified for command?
Yes, sir.
They'll send her out to 7.
I suppose so.
Get the chief of staff on the phone. Tell him I'm coming over.
Executive officer to duty section. Now hear this. The repair crew will take over at 1300. Duty section will stand by with a repair list. You beach boys who will be checking in at the Royal Hawaiian Hotel. The hotel does not have a repair crew. So have fun, but keep the damage to a minimum. Break it up. Russo, Cullen, break it up.
For the next captain of the Nurka, sir. What we mean to say, Mr. Bledsoe, congratulations.
Good luck.
Good luck, sir. So this is the way we start, huh? Bribery.
Don't know what you mean, sir.
Next thing you know, it'll be special privileges. Sunbathing on the deck, 2-hour watches.
Sunburn crew's a happy crew, sir. It's an old Navy axiom.
That you just made up. Thanks a lot. Don't any of you get the idea I can be had?
The thought never entered our heads.
I'll bet.
Go on. Try it on, sir.
Yeah, come on.
Look mighty sharp on that bridge, Mr. Bledsoe.
Great.
See you a moment, Bledsoe?
Yes, sir.
We were just leaving, Captain. I said we were leaving.
It's sort of a gift, sir. The men, they...
It's all right, never mind. Any milk left in the galley?
Yes, sir. Oh, it's powdered, sir.
That'll do.
She belongs to the chief of the boat. Good luck token. The men give her a pat on their way to battle stations.
Interesting.
I'll get the milk, sir.
Yes, submarines. They ruined my liver. Couldn't take one again. Terrible thought. Makes me old, makes me antique. You like subs?
That shows the service, sir.
Yes, of course. Good record.
Thank you, sir.
It's a fact, not a compliment, so don't thank me. Told you 2 years ago you were pretty hot stuff, that you'd have a sub one day. Remember?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Well, you're going to, Jim, but not this time out. The Nurka is being assigned to Commander Richardson. He'll be your skipper for this patrol. You see, Jim, she's going to Area 7, and Richardson's acquainted with the area. 7's a hot spot. We lost 4 subs there the last year. All of them sunk by an Akakazi off the Bungo Straits. His sub was the first. The Navy board feels he deserves another chance now.
That command was mine, sir. Don't they think I can handle her in 7? Is that it?
Of course not, Jim. Your ability isn't being questioned here. It's just that Richardson's suggestion struck the
Richardson's
Navy.
suggestion?
He presented a very strong case.
This whole thing is suddenly very clear to me. And also?
That's all.
You won't mind if I keep this out of mothballs, Captain. There are other boats besides the Nurka.
Rich? Rich? Hey, be careful.
What's the matter?
Thought you might like me to fix some lemonade.
Sure, honey. You go ahead. I'll be down by the time. Better make enough for 3.
3?
We have company arriving.
I can't see anyone like this.
I don't think this is a social visit. You better put some gin in that lemonade. Looking for me?
Commander Richardson?
That's right.
I'm Bledsoe, Jim Bledsoe.
Well, a pleasure. Oh, would you mind throwing me up that insect spray, Jim?
Excuse me, sir, but I didn't come here to spray insects.
Well, it's the leaves you spray, but it doesn't matter. What's on your mind?
A request, sir. I'd like you to ask for another exec.
Oh? Just like that, huh?
My privilege, sir. Navy regulations.
Well, I'd have to take it to the board.
You went to them before.
That's just it. I got what I wanted then. Why should I change it?
Maybe I can enlighten you. There's a crew that's already accepted me as its captain. They have me decked out as a groom. Now that you're taking my place, I'd rather not go to the wedding.
Are we discussing your pride, or are you embarrassed to face it?
You'll be facing them yourself in a couple of days. The resentment's going to be twice as great with me on board.
Mr. Bledsoe, let me be honest with you. I don't care about their resentment or yours. I wanted a boat, the board gave it to me. That's all there is.
The board didn't give you a thing. You went to them, the poor desk commander with a tear in his eye. You told them if you could have me, a qualified commander for a backstop, you could do the job. That was your selling point, wasn't it?
Mr. Bledsoe, your request for release is denied.
Well, Commander, I'm glad I came over. So to get things straightened out.
We're going to get along just fine. Don't worry, Jim. I'll take good care of the bride.
Anyone for a slug of gin? We're out of a mood.
Lieutenant Bledsoe, Laura, my exec.
Oh, hello.
Thanks, Mrs. Richardson. I'll take a rain check on the
You
drink.
sure?
Some other time.
Lieutenant, if there isn't another time, good luck. Take good care of my husband.
I'll take care, ma'am.
Take over, Mr. Carnival.
Aye, sir. Captain's off the bridge. It won't be long now.
Captain's off the bridge.
Cap's off the bridge, Chief. Order's coming up soon.
Okay, Carver.
Is he downstairs yet?
Below, Jesse. The captain's below.
Hey, Chief, how much is in the pool?
$200. All the areas covered?
I got a 5-spot on Area 22.
16 for me. I heard it's a pleasure cruise.
I took 7.
7.
What? 7.
I took 7.
That's a one-way ticket, you idiot.
You trying to jinx us all?
What do you mean, one way?
No return, Jesse. No return.
But I was born on the 7th. Well, with all that money in the pool, well, 7's lucky for me, ain't it?
Here you go. The money's all locked up inside.
Wilson, tell the engine room we're standing by and relays for maneuvering. Right.
Hey, Chief, could I change areas?
Too late. Gentlemen, I ask for silence.
The next voice you hear will be the dealer.
This is the captain. I know all of you are vitally interested in our area assignment. Here is a brief rundown of the orders under which we will operate during this patrol. Number 1, and I'm sure you've heard this many times, sink enemy shipping. Number 2, proceed on a specified course to Area 7.
I knew it, I just knew it.
Pete's sake, turn it off.
Number 3, avoid the section in Area 7 known as the Bungo Straits. Number 4, take coast intelligence photos wherever possible. A third of you are new men, and I know there are bound to be some questions. Feel free to ask your division officer anytime. That's all. Thanks for your attention.
Hey, where are the Bungo Straits anyway, huh?
Why? He said we'll avoid it.
What's the difference? He didn't say anything about avoiding 7.
Okay. Give everyone back his money, Kohler.
No dice. Somebody took Area 7.
Who?
He did.
Well, geez, fellas, I didn't know. Oh, it's my birthday. 7's my birthday.
Simulated target dead ahead, sir.
Range 2,000. All hands standing by for drill.
Very well. Look out below. Clear the bridge. Dive! Dive! What's the depth?
28 feet, sir.
Ruby, where's the scope?
We're not at periscope depth yet, Captain.
Stand by the surface.
Stand by the surface.
Stand by to surface.
Now, let's get this straight. I want this scope up as we dive.
As we dive, sir?
I want to be ready to fire as soon as we level off at 50 feet. Now, I know this is all new to you, but you'll just have to get used to it. The whole purpose of this drill is to dive and fire as soon as we level. Let's try it again. Surface?
Surface.
Surface. Low main balance. Hard rise on plane.
Negative.
Level off. 8-degree angle.
Depth, 40 feet.
Steady on course, Captain.
Mark, 50 leveled off.
Fire one. Time.
42 seconds, sir.
That's not fast enough. You have to get those vents open sooner.
Aye, sir.
Stand by the surface. We'll try it again.
Stand by the surface.
Stand by the surface.
Dive! Dive!
Open the vents on the diving alarm.
Taking a chance, isn't it?
The captain wants a faster dive. You can always shut him if you don't get a green board.
Aye, aye, sir.
Dive! Dive!
Open them up. Flood those tanks.
Dive! Dive!
Mark, 50 leveled off.
Fire one.
37 seconds, sir.
Good. Very good. By the time we reach Area 7, I want it down to 33.
33, sir?
33 is right.
Yes, sir. Secure from battle station, sir?
Yes, Jim. Take the con, Mr. Cartwright.
Aye, aye, sir. Secure from battle stations.
Secure, third section, take watch.
Third
Up,
section,
go.
take over watch.
Up. All ahead, 1/3.
All ahead, 1/3, sir.
Light the smoking lamp. I said secure. Your tails can't be dragging that much. What's the matter? No gripes, no groans? Isn't anyone going to say it's a 4-second difference? That a boat in the fleet could make it? Ruby, you worried about drills?
No, sir.
Poplin? Now look, I never keep anything from a crew. I don't expect them to keep anything from me. So come on, speak up.
Well, I guess it's Area 7, Mr. Bledsoe.
Did you hear the captain read the operation orders?
That's just it, sir.
They specifically mentioned the Bungo Straits.
What difference does that make?
That's the section in Area 7 where all those subs were lost. That's the graveyard. And we've got orders to avoid the Bungo Straits.
For Pete's sake.
You're right. And all the time we thought that Area
Don't
7
think.
was...
You better grab some coffee. In 30 minutes, you got another drill.
Drill.
33 seconds, there isn't a boat in the
We
fleet.
could leave the hatch open, the water might pour in, the boat might go down fast.
Yeah, that's
He must be running for
How do we get back up?
We
Yeah,
don't.
there's no room to swim anyway.
I heard you, Lieutenant. Now that you've explained the orders, how do you explain the purpose of these drills?
Captain to the bridge. Captain to the bridge.
Easy, fellas, take it easy. She's got to last the patrol. One peck don't cuss her now.
All ahead, standard on 4.
Okay, I got it.
Radar contact dead astern, sir. We think it's a Jap sub.
Has he seen us?
Hard to tell. Shall we open the outer doors on the stern tube, sir?
No, just keep her on present course.
Running tower after engine room. Man and ready.
Khan, forward torpedo room, man and ready.
How long shall we hold this course, sir?
What?
Before we double back to get him.
We're not going to double back.
Sir?
He might get lucky. I'm not risking it.
But we're faster, sir. We could outmaneuver.
Just hold her steady on present course.
Aye, aye, sir.
Keep a sharp lookout astern.
Aye, aye, sir.
Lost radar contact at 6500 yards, sir.
Very well. Secure from battle station.
Secure from battle stations. Second section, take the watch.
I'll take the car and lay below.
Aye, aye, sir. Well, you've had the boat for a week now, Captain. I guess you notice how quickly she responds. Always a little shudder, though, when you push her too hard. Best to ease her into it.
Thanks. Anything else?
Just one thing, sir. She hates showing her backsides to Japanese submarines. Permission to go below, sir?
Granted.
Now hear this, now hear this. Orders of the day to your saxmen. You've got 25 seconds to lay flat on your back.
Any of you gripers want a sleeping pill?
He's a course. Isn't he a course?
Give the skipper a couple, will you? That Jap sub and all these drills. Captain must be running scared. Is that what it is?
Oh, it's the craziest war patrol I ever started on.
Who said anything about a war patrol? You're all confused, my friend. We're on a drill patrol here. First time in the annals of the Navy Department. What's it all mean? What's he got in mind, huh? Haven't you heard? He's gonna challenge the Japs to a drill. The winner's gonna get an all-expense-paid honeymoon trip with Tokyo Rose and the Bungo Straits.
Gentlemen, we are indeed fortunate. Let us pay tribute to that great motto. Caution with safety and safety with caution. Now, let's do better than that. Let's drink a toast to our beloved captain, the drill master. For it was he that knew our fleet boat was faster than a Jap sub. I think I've had enough kidding, Jerry. Why, a cautious captain with orders that say avoid? Now, if we stay out of Area 7 as well as the Bungo Straits we're in, I'll bet he's thinking of a way right now.
Excuse me, sir. Your watch list.
What about that, Mueller? You're pretty chummy with the captain.
I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. Cartwright. Do you, sir?
Come back here, Kraut.
Get out, Mueller. Go on. You have any questions, Cartwright, you come to me, not members of the crew, you understand? And that goes for your opinions, too. Maybe we better break this up. It's getting late. Shut up.
by for drill. Look out below. Clear the bridge. Dive! Dive!
Surface! Surface! Someone left top side, sir.
All stop.
All stop, sir.
Emergency service. Open up. All right.
I'm all right, General. I'm okay.
Who gave you permission to dump the garbage?
Mr. Carter, sir.
I thought he'd already asked the OD, sir.
I was on the bridge with Mr. Beckman, and I didn't hear.
Yes, sir.
The captain gives permission to dump the trash, and only the captain. Instead of losing time on this drill, we almost lose a man. Stand by to dive.
Check the watch list code.
Aye, aye, sir.
Mr. Bledsoe,
Yes, sir.
have you been with this boat long?
Over a year, sir.
And is this the kind of cooperation you usually get?
No, sir.
You know, a man could have been killed today. The responsibility is yours, Mr. Bledsoe. You're in charge of the drills.
I have no excuses, Captain. But under the circumstances, the crew did their best.
What circumstances?
Don't press it, sir.
I intend to. I want an answer.
It's one thing to drill a crew for fighting. But when you duck a Jap sub, they wonder why they should break their backs on drills when the captain has no stomach for attacking. What does he want? Obedience? Efficiency? Or the best drilled cowards in the Navy?
Mr. Bledsoe, tell them I'm doubling the drills starting tomorrow.
Yes, sir. You might as well know, sir, I don't believe it.
Believe what?
That you ran away from that sub from cowardice.
Yeah, sure, I know what you mean, but what's a cook supposed to do? Eat the garbage? We haven't had a minute to go.
Hey, Vince.
SJ contact, bearing 330, range 15 miles.
Looks like a big one, huh?
It's not a fishing boat, friend. Picking up 2 of them now, sir.
Range closing. First check puts enemy on southerly course.
Very well. Right full rudder. Come right to course 330.
Right full rudder, sir. Coming right to 330.
Very well.
Looks like it's going to go in.
Sightseeing, Pat. Just sightseeing.
I can see them now. Lead ship, possible Momo destroyer. Trailing ship, a large tanker. We'll wait until the destroyer passes clear, then we'll take on the tanker. Shifting to TBT, bearing coming down.
020. Set, sir.
Right full rudder. Come right to course 030. Open outer doors on tubes 1 and 2.
Open outer doors on tubes 1 and 2.
Open outer doors on tubes 1 and 2.
Angle on the bow now, starboard 70. Company to spread 1 right, 1 left.
Solution checking. Everything set, sir. Destroyer's well clear now, Captain. Tanker range 3200.
All ready to fire, sir. Very well. Stand by tube 1.
Stand by tube 1.
Stand by tube 1.
What's the torpedo run?
2,500 yards, sir.
Commence firing.
Fire 1.
Fire 1.
Fire 1.
1 fired, sir.
Stand by 2.
Stand by 2.
Thread set. Fire 2.
Fire 2.
Fire 2.
2 fired, sir.
Torpedo number 1 running hot, straight, normal, sir.
Destroyer's angle on the bow now, 0. Bearing.
Bearing 045.
He's heading right at us.
Keep the sound on him, Cullen. We'll have orders to go deep in a second.
Aye, sir.
If you've had any questions about the drills, I think you'll have them answered now. We're taking on the Mobo. Right standard rudder. Come right to course 045.
Right standard rudder, sir. Coming right to 045.
Very well. Open outer doors on tubes 3 and 4.
Open outer doors on tubes 3 and 4.
Open outer doors on tubes 3 and 4.
Range to destroyer 2,000. Bearing steady. Closing in fast, sir. Coming head on.
At range 1500, we'll crash dive. At 50 feet, we'll give her 2 fish.
Down the throat. It's a bow shot.
Range 1,800.
Dive.
Stand by to dive.
Stand by to dive.
Clear the man. Dive! Dive!
Mark.
044.
Set. Depth 34 feet.
10-degree angle.
39 feet.
Level off.
44 feet.
Steady on course, Captain.
Stand by on tube 3.
Stand by 3.
Leveled off at 50, Captain.
Fire 3.
Fire 3. 3 fired, sir.
Fire 4.
Fire 4. 4 fired, sir.
Stand by to take her down fast.
Stand by to take her down fast.
Aye, sir. Standing by.
We got him.
32 seconds. 32 seconds. The greatest.
Left full rudder, all ahead 1/3.
That's full rudder. I'll ahead 130.
Very well. Now hear this, Captain speaking. You've just given a Jap tin can the deep six with a bow shot in 32 seconds. Gentlemen, I think this boat is ready for anything. Let's keep it that way. Drills, no more than usual tomorrow. Bledsoe.
Yes, sir.
Take the car and get us back on our base course.
Aye, sir.
Good tell. What a skipper, boy.
Oh, that's easy.
Observation.
Hey, come here, you guys. Listen to this. Dear Commander, Japanese Imperial Fleet, be it hereby known that on July 31st, 1943, the USS Nerka, under the command of Captain P.J. Richardson, sunk a Japanese destroyer. One down, 20 fish to go. Signed, Kraut Mueller.
How do you like that, Chief? We've been drilling for a bow shot all the time.
Hey, Ruby, you were up there, huh?
Right on the pickle, dear friend. That tin can zigs right into us. I tell you, I was shaking.
What about the old man? What do you do?
Calm, you know what I mean? No excitement. He just thought us 2 fish right down our throat. Just like you'd order ham and eggs.
Oh, if we'd have missed, though, we wouldn't have lived long enough to get into Area 7, which I still think we won't live long enough to get out of.
If. Go back to Sears Roebuck, will you?
Forgive me if I interrupt the music. You are listening once again to the voice you call Tokyo Rose, speaking to you from the heart of the mighty Japanese Empire, telling you in your own language of a war you cannot win. It has been substantiated that we have destroyed 16 enemy ships in this month alone.
Oh, come on, Rosie. Why don't you get up to date, huh? You're missing one Jap tin can.
Yeah, that's all right.
Jesse, dear friend, we've decided to be big about it. We're not going to hold you responsible for Area 7 any longer. We'll take back the money.
Gosh. Well, that's nice of you fellas. My conscience hurt me so much, I threw it overboard.
Figures. Not now, Calder.
Don't shut me up again, Lieutenant. I've seen all kinds of captains. We've seen them together. But I never saw one run away from a Jap sub before, then take on a destroyer with a shot I didn't even know was in the book. There has to be a reason. That bow shot didn't just happen. The drills were planned for it. The whole thing was... Well, I never heard of a bow shot being set up where it wasn't used in desperation. It's all like some experiment.
Suppose a bow shot was the only way he thought he could get a Nakakaze.
Nakakaze isn't a Momo. There's a hell of a difference.
The Sakakaze's in the Bungo Straits.
But that's impossible. The orders say to avoid it.
I know.
Look, I know how you feel about him. Taking a boat and all. Don't you think you're working at it overtime, sir?
We'll be hitting Area 7 tomorrow morning.
Six. It's a convoy, all right, sir. Bearing 320, relative. Sounds like a whole lot of them, sir.
Collins.
Aye, sir.
I have the dive, Captain. Depth 60 feet.
4 torpedo room men ready, sir.
We're undetected, sir.
That's the torpedo room man ready, sir.
We're dead ahead of the convoy, Captain. What firing position shall we take? Captain?
Take her down, sir.
Take her down to 100 feet.
100 feet, aye, sir. 5-degree down, Bubble. Take her to 100 feet.
Secure from battle stations when we level off. Come right to course 280.
Coming right to course 280, sir.
Very well. Mr. Cartwright, take over the con.
Yes, sir. What's he doing? What's going on?
Give me a line on course 280.
Sir?
A line on course 280 now.
Aye, sir.
What's a skipper up?
Later, Beckman.
Start leveling off.
Aye, sir. There it is. You might as well post it. A whole area to patrol, and you pick the graveyard, the Bungo Straits.
It's the only place we can get the Agakazi.
The one spot the orders direct you to avoid.
You make it sound like a snap decision. It wasn't, Jim.
That's quite obvious now, sir. Passing a Jap submarine to save your torpedoes. Jeopardizing a whole boat with a bow shot. Ducking a convoy so they can't radio opposition. Well, you planned it all right. And you knew it the day I came to your house.
I knew it before that, Jim. I knew it a year ago when my boat went down.
We have operational orders. They're explicit. We have a crew that expects the captain to follow those orders.
You know as well as I do that a captain can redefine orders if he feels he has an advantage.
What advantage?
You just named it, a bow shot. We proved we could do it with a Momo. We can do it again.
You call that an advantage when there are 4 subs out there before us that never even had a chance to shoot?
They were detected. Not even Pearl knows where we are.
And what about the Japanese Navy? No, sir. That's no advantage. Not in my book.
But you're not the captain.
If you should fail and somehow come out of this alive, there won't be a death small enough for you this time.
That's strange, Jim. I never even thought of failing.
You've got a lot of guts, sir, with other people's lives.
That's my decision and my responsibility.
To whom, sir? To a crew that died a year ago?
Yes, to a dead crew, a dead sub. Now, believe what you want.
Well, this crew's still alive. They at least have a right to know where they're going. Do I have to tell them? What's the matter, Captain? Surely you've got guts enough for this, too.
This is the captain. Due to conditions of special advantage, I have decided to take this boat to the Bungo Straits. Bungo Straits. Brought on the port beam.
We're there.
Bungo Straits.
We're at the Straits. Bungo Straits.
Bungo Straits.
Bungo Straits.
We're there. We're in the Straits.
If I'd only been born on the 8th.
See you a moment, sir.
What is this?
Well, we want to talk to you, Jim.
I've been looking through the Navy rules and
I
regulations.
want you to take over.
Well, that's very flattering, gentlemen. Let's go, everyone outside.
We're talking about Navy orders.
What right has he
The
got
captain's right. That's all he needs. We might as well make up our minds right now. We're going to follow his orders.
Where?
To the bottom? If that's what he's got in mind, that's where we'll go. This boat, any boat, has one captain. Is that right, Caller?
Yes, sir.
Is that right, Mr. Cartwright?
Yes, sir.
Let's break this up.
Mr. Cartwright, with all due respect to your rank, may I say that I think you're an ass?
I see by this report that you called Mr. Cartwright an ass.
Yes, sir.
An officer?
That's right, sir.
Mueller, you're a damn fool.
Yes, sir, I know it. But as long as I overheard, you might as well know too, Captain. They wanted Mr. Bledsoe to take over. Well, he put an end to that fast.
He would. Would you tell me something, Mueller?
If I can, sir.
Am I a damn fool, too?
Sir?
Mr. Bledsoe seems to think I am, and I have a great respect for his opinion.
Well, maybe you have to be Captain to do something like this. Look, sir, you nailed that Momo with a bow shot. Why not the Akakazi?
The Akakazi never misses, Mueller, never.
Well, he will this time, sir.
Is that a classified opinion, or am I at liberty to repeat it?
It's a fact, sir. A fact they'll all realize at Bungo Pete's funeral.
Convoy now bearing 313. Range 7,000 yards.
Are we going to set up on the leading ship, sir?
Now, that's a decoy, shallow draft. Used to draw fire away from the convoy. You could shoot 10 fish, they'd only run under. Oh, there she is, pulling up to the convoy.
The Akakazi.
Yes. She'll keep astern of both columns until they zig. Look at her cut through there. Must be making 30 knots. Have to stay in one position long enough to give you a target. Not unless she's coming toward you. Take over in the conning tower. Start tracking the next to the last ship in the port column. We'll give you a bearing on it.
Aye, sir.
Right standard rudder.
Right standard rudder, sir.
Very well. This is the captain. The convoy we've been waiting for is on our starboard bow. The plan of attack is as follows. First, we'll strike a freighter going in. If that doesn't bring the Akakazi toward us, we'll attack the freighter nearest him. When the Akakazi does head toward us, bow on, we'll dive and give him 2 fish at 1,500 yards, just like the Momo. Let's go. All ahead standard.
All ahead standard, sir.
Very well. All ahead standard of course.
How's the target course and speed? Check with the TDC.
Course check. Speed 1 knot slower.
Plane contact, sir.
Captain, radar's picked up enemy plane.
Lookouts. Planes coming in. Watch for them.
Aye, aye, sir.
15 miles. Range closing.
Plane's 15 miles. Range closing.
They're closing fast, sir.
Plane's closing faster.
They must have known. The Japs must have known we were here.
We're going in according to plan. Give me the setup. Stay right on that freighter, Beckman.
Aye, sir.
Range on freighter 2,000, sir. Track 70. Gyro 20 right. Recommend firing course 297.
Come right to 297.
Having right to course 297, sir.
Very well.
Plane 6 miles.
They'll be on us in a minute, Captain.
Stand by.
Ready on tubes 1 and 2. Auto doors open. Standing by. Range 1,800 yards.
Commence firing.
Fire 1.
Fire 1.
Fire 1. 1 has been fired.
1 fired, sir.
1's away. Fire 2.
Fire 2.
Fire 2. Two has been fired.
Two fired, sir.
Two's away.
Make ready stern tubes.
Make ready stern tubes.
Make ready stern tubes.
Aircraft now 1 mile.
Come to course 089.
Coming to course 089, sir.
Very well. Time check on first torpedo.
5 seconds. 4.
Postmate's hit. She's headed down.
Stern tubes ready, sir.
Very well.
Aircraft range steady. Appear to be circling overhead.
Right full rudder. All ahead blank.
Light full rudder, all ahead blank, sir.
Ship target to Agakazi. He's coming on. Bearing coming down.
Bearing 250.
250, sir. Radar to bridge. Aircraft returning.
Range 4,000. Tubes 3 and 4 ready. Outer doors open.
Shall we take her down, sir? Not yet, not yet. Lookouts below! Stand by.
Range 3,000.
We'll have to fire from surface. Stand by. Commence firing.
Fire 3.
Fire 3. We're fired, sir.
3's away, sir.
Clear the bridge! Dive! Take her down to 300 fast.
Aye, sir.
Give me a time check on that fish.
24. 23.
Torpedo screw,
22.
sir, heading in toward our port side. Must be that last torpedo, sir.
It's a runaway.
Coming back at us. Crash dive. Sound collision alarm.
Passing 75 feet, sir. Passing 90 feet, sir.
Destroyer coming in, sir. He's shifting to attack frequency, sir. Picking up splashes, sir. Depth charges on the way down.
Passing 150 feet. pulling that key wrench.
All right, leave it. The governor will stop at 2100 RPM.
Forward torpedo room reporting. Hatch was blown on the main. We cannot make...
Forward torpedo room. Forward torpedo room.
Forward torpedo room. Forward torpedo room. Control circuit's out, sir.
Check on the damage.
Yes, sir.
Captain wants to report on the damage. Up a dog sheared off the hatch.
Can you fix it?
No, in a minute.
Turn on emergency lights. Torpedo room, forward torpedo room, report. Forward torpedo room. Take the con, I'm going to check.
Doubling out.
All ahead 1/3.
All ahead 1/3, sir.
Room, couple of dogs sheared off, Captain.
Depth control, heavy forward. Request more speed, sir.
Forward room must be flooding.
All ahead standard.
All ahead standard, sir.
You okay, sir?
Yeah,
Compartment flooded.
partially. 3 dead.
They're coming in for the kill, sir.
Only way to get out of this alive is to make them think we're all dead.
Send up an oil slick? We'll send up everything. Blankets, gear, everything.
Jim. Men that were killed. Send them up through the tubes.
Yes.
やったやった敵陣だ最大戦速護送船復帰せよ
Screws diminishing, sir. Captain? Captain, there's something else here. Listen. What is it, sir? I can't make that out.
What's the situation on the hatch?
It's okay, Captain. The engineer should have the new parts ready in a couple of hours. It's well secured with a block and tackle, sir.
Clear the compartment.
Okay, everybody out. Come on.
On the double. Let's go, fellas.
Yeah, better take a swallow, sir.
What is it?
A stimulant, Captain, from the medical safe.
It's 100 proof, sir.
How long have I been out?
Just a few minutes, Captain.
Here you go. You'd better worry about yourself, sir. You're going to be in for a pretty rough time.
Please, Captain. Hendricks knows what he's talking about. You've had a pretty bad concussion.
It's worse than that. There's a long medical term for it, but it all adds up to blacking out every now and then for quite a while. If you don't keep off your feet, sir, you're going to be blacking out permanently.
You'll keep this to yourselves.
But, sir, in my report...
That's an order, Hendricks. Send for Mr. Bledsoe. Well, go on.
Yes, sir.
Torpedo firing circuits will take 24 hours to repair. We'll have to set up a jury rig for the radio, and the radar needs some work, too. That's another 24 hours.
It's not bad considering. We'll lay over for 2 days, and then we can get moving. Huh?
Yeah, the timing's perfect. Those convoys come out every 48 hours.
You really got shook up, didn't you?
No, I couldn't feel better.
Then maybe I didn't hear you right.
You heard me right. I'm talking about the Straits. Going back to the Bungo Straits.
We're through playing with lives, Captain. This boat's had it. It's the end of the line.
Why? Because a torpedo went wild? Oh, you know yourself that's 100 to 1, an accident.
The whole Japanese Air Force, dropping everything it's got. That's an accident, too?
Next time around, we'll make it.
What are you going to do? Swim back to the Straits or use a lifeboat? Because that's all the help you're going to get.
Those are tall words. You better stop and think a minute.
I have thought about it, Captain. That wasn't exactly a tea party the crew held before. They wanted me to take over then, and I can assure you they'll feel the same way now.
You make one move to take over this boat, and I swear I'll see that you're hung.
Then we'll hang together. The orders were disobeyed. It's a proven fact. No more technicalities.
A fleet boat of the Navy, a submarine with her fighting power still intact, and you take her back to Pearl? I don't believe it.
Mr. Cartwright.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Cartwright, we'll lay over 2 days for repairs before returning to Pearl. I'll be in command. Get a detail started right away.
Yes, sir.
That's all, Cartwright.
Yes, sir.
The best exec I could possibly get in the whole Navy. The backstop, I think you said. And the first command you give as a captain is to order a retreat.
Goodbye, Bungo. Hello, Pearl. Funny.
Oh, what's with you? I'm trying to eat. Knock it off, that's all.
What is this, a private dining room?
You want to sing? Go to the head. Oh, it'll take a little more than you to put me down.
Break it up! Break it up! What's the matter with you guys? We're going back to Pearl, aren't we?
How many patrols have you had, Mr. Sears Roebuck?
Well, this is my second.
Well, I've had 5 since '42. I've taken depth charges, shells, strafings, even a bombing run off to Solomon's. But it's the first time I've ever gone back to Pearl with 15 torpedoes still aboard.
Kohler?
Yes, sir?
Better get the torpedo check started.
Aye, sir.
Mr. Cartwright, do you think we could have had him, sir?
What?
Well, suppose that fish hadn't gone wild, sir.
You think that aircraft was just playing games up there? The Japs had us detected before we moved in.
But the captain said when we moved out,
Captain's flat on his back. We'd be better off if somebody put him there sooner. Kohler, get started on that before the watch.
Aye, aye. Mr. Cartwright, first time words just fail me.
It's this way, sir.
Why don't you stop it?
I didn't know it was going to
You were
happen.
here, weren't you?
Yes, sir.
But you let it go on.
Well, no, sir.
Then it didn't happen.
Well, yes, sir, it happened, but...
If I have to put every member of this crew on report, I will.
It was my fault, sir.
Go on up to the bridge. Tell the OD you're on report.
Sir?
What'd you say?
I only said that...
I told you once, Mr. Cartwright, to keep your opinions to yourself. Now get out of here.
Yes, sir.
I'm not going to stand for any fighting or insubordination. If you think you've got a soft touch, you're mistaken. You hear?
Wow. How about that? Chewing out an officer in front of us.
He was chewing us all out. What's he so sore at us for?
Turn it up a bit, huh?
It's okay, let's leave it.
What are you trying to do? Break the plate?
You are listening once again to the voice you call Tokyo Rose.
Ed,
Did you like the
turn it off.
music?
Yes.
I play it tonight for the wives and sweethearts of the submarine Nurka. You'll never see these men again. The Nurka has been sunk. It lies at the bottom of the Bungo Straits.
They bought it. They chalked us up.
We send you our regrets to the relatives of Captain P.J. Richardson, of officers James Bledsoe, Gerald Cartwright, Carl Beckman, of seamen Jesse Warner, Kraut Mueller, Robert Hendricks.
How could they...
Listen.
You'll never see them again. Think about it. Think what your country has done to these men as you listen to the music.
Well, they even named us. The officers, the crew.
How could they possibly know?
Welsh.
Yes, sir?
Were any dispatches, any messages sent after we entered Area 7?
No, sir. We cut off all radio transmission. Captain's orders.
No information, no transmitting of any kind left this boat in 7.
That's right, sir.
Mueller,
Yes.
did you ever sign your name Kraut Mueller?
Only on that notice I put up about the Momo destroyer.
Russo. Where's Russo?
Yes, sir.
Well, the trash you put in the garbage sacks, how do you weight it?
Huh?
How do you weight it? Answer me.
Well, some tin cans, broken tools, anything I can find that'll help weight the sacks down,
Does
sir.
it sink?
I think so, sir.
You think so?
Well, I can't say for certain, Mr. Bledsoe.
Did you dump any sacks off the Bungo Straits?
Yes, sir. What have I done now?
How do you feel?
I'm all right.
Repairs are completed. We're ready to move.
The crew must be very happy. Aren't you? That's what you wanted, isn't it?
It's what I wanted.
I see. You're going back to the Straits.
That's right.
What changed your mind?
I found out how they detected us. Those fishing barges along the coast have been picking up our garbage sacks. For the first time, we have a real advantage.
Sure, Jim. I made the same speech. But you and I both know that the odds are still against us. There's always a calculated risk, the unknown factor. Let's not kid ourselves. You're going back because you've been through it. Because you have to go back.
You knew all along I would.
Let's say I had a hunch your order to retreat wouldn't be carried out.
Okay, Rich. I guess the real reason I came in here was to tell you that I...
Good luck, Jim.
They think we're sunk. There's no possible way for them to know we're here. Every angle has been covered except the risk of battle. We're going to make that risk pay off. Any more questions? Must be something you want to ask.
Well, sir, we all thought... Would you mind stepping over here a moment, sir?
Be my guest, Mr. Bledsoe.
Thanks, Cola. It's a privilege. Decoy leading as before. There she is, the Akakazi. Traveling about 30 knots and coming up. Stand by the surface.
Stand by the surface.
Stand by the surface.
Surface.
Surface. Hard rise on plane.
What is it, sir? I can't make that out. What is it, sir? I can't make that out. What is it, sir? I can't make that out.
Outside clear, sir.
Ready on course 050.
New course 050, sir.
Very well.
What is it, sir? I can't make that out. What is it, sir? I can't make that out.
All ahead 1/3, sir.
Very well. Look out to the bridge. Conrad.
Yes, sir.
Same plan of action. We'll draw the Akakazi to us by attacking the last freighter in the starboard column.
When the Akakazi comes in, we'll give her a bow shot as before.
All two's ready for firing, sir.
Very well.
In firing position, Captain. Good setup on freighter. Outer doors open on tubes 1 and 2.
Fire 1.
Fire 1.
Fire 1. 1 fired, sir.
1's away, sir.
Fire 2.
Fire 2.
Fire 2. 2 fired, sir.
2's away, sir.
Left 10-degree rudder. Come to course 041.
Second assembly. Akari, Akari.
이까지 빠이.水中爆弾準備せよ.
Akakazi moving up starboard side of burning freighter. Bearing on Akakazi.
089, sir.
Come right to course 089.
Coming right to course 089, sir.
Very well.
At what range will we fire, sir?
1,500 yards. We'll take it with decks awash.
Shift to battery, all ahead 1/3.
Shifting the battery. All ahead 1/3, sir.
Very well.
Control room.
Control room, aye, aye.
Flood down to 26 feet.
Aye, aye, sir. Open main ballast tank vents. Flood down to 26 feet.
Range to Akakazi.
Range 2,400 yards.
Use tubes 3 and 4 on this run.
Tubes 3 and 4. Aye, aye, sir.
Rig out bow planes.
Range 2,100 yards.
Open out of doors on tubes 3 and 4.
Stand by to fire tubes 3 and 4.
Ready on tubes 3 and 4. Outer doors open.
Range 1,800.
Lookouts below!
Range 1,600.
Commence firing at 1,500.
Stand by to fire.
Stand by to fire.
Fire 3.
Fire 3. 1 fired, sir.
3's away, sir.
Fire 4. Fire 4. 4 fired, sir.
4's away, sir.
Clear the bridge.
Time! Time!
15-degree angle. Take it deep.
That's it! We got it!
All ahead 1/3. Level off and bring her up to periscope depth.
Aye, sir. Floor negative. Level off. Later up to periscope depth.
Aye, aye, sir.
What is it, sir? I can't make that out. What is it, sir? I can't make that out.
Take a look.
Sir. Listen. That transmission again. I can't make that out.
so. Take her down. Sound collision. Take her down fast.
Sound collision, all ahead full. Flood negative, take it down.
Flood negative, hard dive on planes.
Torpedo coming in. It's another runaway.
It can't be. Both of them were hits.
It's not ours, it's theirs. It's from another sub. That's what sunk all our boats. Japanese submarine.
She missed us.
Captain, hadn't you better go below?
Passing 90 feet, sir.
All ahead 1/3.
All ahead 1/3, sir.
Level off at 120.
Level up at 120, sir.
Rig shift for silent running.
Rig ship for silent running.
Shift to manual control. Shut down ventilation. Secure all of the machinery. No unnecessary movement or talking.
Here he is, sir.
聞こえました。機関停止。機関停止。機関停止しました。よし。
I've lost him.
They've stopped their motors.
Let's make it a standoff.
All stop.
I'll stop, sir.
Can't hold her down too long without some speed. We'll have to start the motor soon.
Let's hope they start theirs first.
早くエンジンをかけなれば先行艇は上がってきます。敵先行艇の方が早くエンジン発動開始を祈る方が。
What was his last true bearing?
135. The bearing's no good without knowing his depth.
And we can't get that. We gotta get him to service.
There's a convoy still up there. With the Akakazi gone, he's going to have to come up to protect those ships.
Oh, suppose we sink her, Gable.
I'll have your permission, sir?
You're the captain.
Stand by the surface.
Standing by the surface, sir.
Secure from silent running and collision.
Secure from silent running collision.
All ahead full.
All ahead full, sir.
Fugo! Fugo! Reload forward tubes when we surface.
Reload forward tubes when we surface.
Ship targets. Angle of the bow 70 starboard, bearing coming down. Commence firing when set. Radar.
Aye, aye, sir.
Any sign of that sub?
Not yet, sir.
Keep a sharp lookout, Johnson.
Aye, aye, sir.
Fire 3.
Fire 3.
Fire 4.
Fire 4.
New radar contact bearing 303 relative.
That should be our friend.
There he is.
Yes.
He's changing course. Moving in behind the decoy, using it as a screen.
Right standard rudder. Come right to course 069.
Right standard rudder, coming right to course 069, sir.
Hello. That decoy. You say it has a shallow draft?
Yeah, that's right. We could shoot under it and hit the sub.
Open outer doors on tubes 5 and 6. Set torpedo depth at 16 feet.
Started on new course, sir.
Range 1500.
Standing by to fire, sir.
He's all yours, Captain.
Fire 5.
Fire 5.
Fire 5.
Five's away, sir.
Fire 6.
Fire 6.
Fire 6.
SJ radar contact. Aircraft coming in fast.
Clear the deck.
Lookouts below! Hurry! Clear the decks! Stand by to dive! Turn! Turn! Run! It's 38 days now since we left Pearl Harbor. I know how some of us felt then. I think I know how some of us feel now. But let no one here, no one aboard this boat, ever say we didn't have a captain. Unto Almighty God we commend the soul of our shipmate departed, and we commit his body to the deep, in the sure and certain hope of the resurrection unto eternal life, when the sea shall give up her dead, and the life of the world to come.